The 2016 presidential run was one of the most influential and pivotal candidacies in history. It has become the number one storyline on all news and media outlets. As this presidency represents the U.S. to the world, this documentary will explore the controversy across country lines.
The United States is the largest standing democracy in the world, a government by the people, for the people. The American dream is centered on democracy as well as freedom and social liberties. The United States is a country of immigration and second chances and new lives, which is why when the presidential candidate Donald Trump proposed a policy of immigration bans and building a border wall between Mexico and the United States, many in the country were outraged. How would a country founded off of those principles turn their back? But even in the midst of outrage, Donald Trump was still able to gain enough support for his reform ideas to win the candidacy. As we look at the spreadsheet of voters, young adults preferred Clinton over Trump by a wide 55% to 37% margin. Knowing that our future lies in our youth, in this documentary we will explore the viewpoints of 5 different youths on what the presidential candidacy means to this country and the world as a whole. What does the wall being built symbolize to you?
I feel that the wall symbolizes Americans' distrust towards the rest of the world. Like our feeling that we need to isolate ourselves or show that we're better than other people from other countries.
I believe that the wall, is a symbol of the racism and discrimination and aggression for Mexico. But I think Mexico is the country very strong. Many people disagreed with the President Trump and some important measures disapprove of their policy. It's the moment for Mexico to grow up and to be united, for that the other countries to the same, because don't exist racism, discrimination, and violence in the world.
What did you think of Trump's executive order to put closed borders on certain Muslim countries?
I felt like it was selfish, like it wasn't thought out. I don't completely understand his reasoning behind it. The fact to punish an entire country off of a few extremists and things that have happened in the past, I don't really understand the logic behind it.
What do you think Trump's win of presidency makes us as Americans think of Mexicans?
I feel like it makes us look like we look down upon Mexicans, but it's not like we're trying to ban all Mexicans. We're just trying to ban like the illegal immigrants who are coming in and doing bad things in our country.
That the Americans judge us without really knowing us. And yes, I think that they are complaining because there are many Mexican immigrants in their country. But they don't really realize that they are the ones that do the strongest war in the USA. Well, finally, I also think that they get carried away by the stereotypes that characterize the Mexicans, and adds to that, the majority of the people or of the persons who vote for Trump, they were adults and without a good level of preparation.
What do you think Trump's presidency means to the future of our country?
Well, at first I didn't really like the fact that he became president, but as I did my research, it was known that he is a good businessman. So at the end of the day, I think our future is in good hands.
From these interviews, we can see that Trump's presidency has already caused controversy. He has not been in office over 2 months yet, and his reforms or proposed reforms have already had a lasting impact on the attitudes and moods that are carried against the American people. Being that Trump did not win the popular vote in election, it should be known that his views did not reflect the viewpoint of the majority of the country. As the term alternative facts has been coined in this election, it is the place for us, the American youth, to set the record straight that President Trump does not speak wholly for our country or its citizens.